Ryan, you were also a young entrepreneur, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, no.
But didn't your father... What did he wanted you to sell? Was it cellophane he wanted you to sell?
My parents came upon a truck of cellophane somehow. I was asked not to ask too many questions. I didn't. Suddenly there was a basement filled with cellophane, and they encouraged me to go to school and see if I could sell it to my teachers, or put a few in my backpack and try and hawk them at recess, you know? Convince kids that they might be good stocking stuffers for their parents.
What are the uses of cellophane? How did it go?
What do you mean, what's the use of cellophane?
I know the name, but I don't know what you do with it.
You know, you wrap sandwiches in it, it keeps things fresh.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No. It was an important question. You needed to ask it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a good job of selling it, obviously,
no.
but...
Did you sell it?
There's still some left, if you're interested.
Well, now I know it keeps things fresh. I want some.
It would be nice if someone... The dream was someone would just say, I'll take all of it. Never happened. It's a weird story. I don't know.
It is a bit weird now you tell it. Yes. Are you like Brangelina or, you know, Benifer or
well, we were
Jedward?
sort of, no, our name is Crunt, we've decided.
I see how you got there. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it was Bluntinsky.
Yeah.
It just seemed, you know, long-winded. So Crunt felt efficient and sort of...
Do you use Crunt a lot?
Every restaurant.
Is that your
table
booking?
on the back available for Crunt? Yeah.
We sometimes send out Christmas cards like, Christmas with the Crunts, come and have a drink.
That's going to go wrong, really.
That's why I like it, just living on the edge.
Being an astronaut preparing to go to space,
right.
Presumably you have to prepare to be an astronaut to go to space.
Yeah.
So you had to do all this stuff in the film, like that weird whirly gig thing.
Yeah, multi-axis trainer.
That looks horrible.
Yeah, I don't remember much. I just remember the director saying, more spinning. And then the rest is kind of a blank.
Because are you just in it, or do you control it in some way?
No, you don't control it.
Oh, because you're just in it?
Yeah.
Feeling... And did you get sick a lot?
Well, it was... No, it was very hard to complain because the director went through such lengths to make sure this was authentic. I mean, incredible amount of detail into making these capsules, you know, almost exactly as they were. And we had, you know, technicians who were involved in these missions on set every day. And any time you thought about complaining, you know, you would go to the monitor and somebody, you know, some astronaut would say, well, you know, Ryan, when I went to the moon... And then he just keeps talking, and you slowly forget about what it was that was bothering you.
No pressure.
Yeah, that's right.
But you decided you were going to learn how to fly because Neil Armstrong loved planes, is this right?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Well, you know, Neil could fly before he could drive. He grew up washing planes as a kid, so he could pay for lessons, and flight was just, you know, so important to him. So I thought, oh, I'll learn how to fly. And you know, you always hear about celebrities flying, and I was like, how hard could it be? Well, it's very hard. It's very hard. And pretty quickly into my training, my flight instructor told me to take the plane into a self-imposed stall. It's just you stall it on purpose. And I just thought, this is a terrible idea. I'm gonna land right away, and I'll spend my time learning other things.
Now, is it correct? Do we need to apologize? Were we not that welcoming to you?
No.
No, most people are so welcoming.
But
Customs agents, not so much. I'm sure customs is a pain for everybody, right? It's a little bit of like, I got somewhere to be. No, you guys love it? Perfect.
they live here. It's quite easy to get in.
Yeah.
You just walk through.
I'm in the line of 1800 waiting. No, I went up to, when she was shooting, I was shooting something in Montreal, so I flew back to see the kids and my wife. I remember going through customs, everything was fine, and then 1 week, just got unlucky, and there was a guy about my age, seemed a bit grumpy, and he said, let me see, and he said, yeah, he said, you an actor? And I said, yeah. He goes, what do I know you from? And I said, I don't know if you'd know. I mean, we did the American version of your British Office. Strike one.
Yeah.
Oh. I love that show. The UK version. I was like, I get it. And then he said, who are you visiting? I said, my wife. And he said, is she an actress? And I said, yeah. He said, would I know her? I said, I don't know. And he said, what's her name? And I said, Emily Blunt, as he was writing something. And he went, you? You. I went, yeah, and he goes, all right, get out of here. And like stamped my passport with a fury.
John, also, I did encourage him that he would be welcome more if he stopped wearing a baseball cap, because I just said, you look so American. Nobody wears baseball caps.
Oh, that makes it better. You look so American. Take off the baseball
No, I
cap.
just wanted you to blend in a bit.
That's just called prejudice, is what it is.
But he went out and bought himself a tweed flat cap. No, he looked awesome.
Was that good?
No, he looked like something out of a Guy Ritchie film. You look great. And he walked down the street, and it was like the sun came out, because suddenly a guy turned to him and he went, all right?
What does that say about your country? That it's like, well, if you lose the baseball hat, get
Just
a flat
wear
cap.
tweed, that's what it says.
With La La Land in mind, we are going to focus on the early dancing career of Mr. Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Now,
Makes sense that the only video you have tonight is... is this.
so
Right.
the dance troupe you were in, can you tell us about... Because apparently, young dancers, they can be quite vicious.
It's a cutthroat business. And I had to get out. I was on some kind of Canadian Star Search, and I somehow made it to the finals. And my main competition were these two twins who were tap dancers, and they were dancing to Phil Collins' Two Hearts. Ooh. And they had big heart-shaped bows, and they were just, they were the ones to beat. So I remember, you know, wishing them luck and going on stage, and I was getting ready to start. I was dancing the Everybody Dance Now by CNC Music Factory, of course. Yeah. And I'm getting ready to start, which is This Is How You Started. A winning dance number, if you want to know.
Get out of your hands, Mike. Go ahead, go up.
And I look up into the just off stage, and the two twins are standing there like the twins from The Shining. And they're just going like this. And I was like, all right, this means war. So I just shimmied my way all the way to that trophy, to that tiny little trophy.
No, because I was going to... Is this the same troupe? I was going to say it's an all-girl troupe, but obviously it's not. You're in it.
Right.
But you are...
Thank you.
But you are the only boy in it.
Yeah, that was the...
Was that the...
That was the point.
That was the gimmick.
They let me dance there for free because I was a guy. Because if you had a guy, you would win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you ready to see the dance stylings? I believe you're dancing to Kathy Dennis's classic "Touch Me." Did the troupe have a name, Ryan?
It was Elite Dance Studio.
And how old are you in this one?
Old enough to know better.
Enjoy.
Serious moves, genuinely.
I wish I could say someone said, here, you have to wear this. But that was my idea. I thought, I have a vision for this number. It's purple and silver hammer pants.
They are... The silver hammer pants are...
I don't think we
joke.
gave them enough of a shot. We gave up with hammer, but I think we should have kept them going. We didn't give... No? Yeah, right.
They may
You'll
come
cut
back.
that part out.
They may come back French as well, aren't you?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I thought you were fluent
No,
in
I'm not
French.
fluent. I mean, I did it at school. I did A-level French, but I'd since gone out the window. But I get really nervous speaking French, and I actually used to have a stutter when I was a kid, and it's still the way that I still stutter when I have to speak French.
It comes out when you're
Yeah, it comes out when I try to speak French. Yeah.
How weird.
Yeah. All right, well, let's not...
I've seen the King's Speech.
Very authentic portrayal.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
very,
me.
very brilliant.
I was
Yeah,
Colin
very
Firth.
brilliant.
But in French.
But in French, yeah. We went to Paris for New Year once, and you know, my now husband and our two friends were like, go on and find us a taxi, because we need to get to this place. I said, oh, God, please don't make me, please don't make me. And I hadn't had the guts to tell them, actually. I do still stutter. And they were like, go on, please. And so I went to the guy at the front desk. I was like, I could say everything apart from the word taxi, apparently. So I went, est-ce que je peux avoir une... And he went, taxi? And I went, yes! And he went, taxi. He's some in English, some in French. It was awful. It was horrible. Never again, that's it.
Are you having the... Was it a deep tissue massage you were having?
Where are you going with this, Graham?
Weren't you having a Turkish massage or something?
I don't know what it has to do with what we're talking about.
It's a funny story, tell it.
I had an awful experience having a Turkish massage where this guy's idea of massage was to, like, take my one leg and the other arm and try and connect it behind my back. And I was kind of like, you know, like that. And then well, his belly went in my mouth.
It was like a little Borat moment.
And you know when you get something weird in your mouth and you're like, if you're eating something, you go like, your brain sends your tongue to figure out what it is. It's not a conscious thought. It's just like, is that a bone? Figure that out. And your tongue goes in to figure it out. My tongue was like, what is that? It's a hairy belly.
Sounds like you're heading off a newspaper story.